Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today is Friday, the 22nd of February. Holy smokes, I'm Aaron Michael Eschenberg, and this is your daily horoscope. So what the heck is going on, right? Relationships, right? Carrying over from yesterday, talk about relationships. I made a small edit. Chiron is at 0 degrees of Aries. It did move from the 29th degree of Pisces. All the information of what I was saying in the video yesterday is absolutely the same. We're still dealing with and healing these old aspects of how and what we did in older relationships that have brought us and led us to this point. Now today the energy that still carries, but it's shifted a little bit. So now the moon is in the middle of Libra. And it's moving through the later degrees. So we have Venus and Saturn and Pluto all in the middle to later degrees of Capricorn. Okay, this is a square, 90 degrees, square. So cardinal sign of Libra, cardinal sign Capricorn. Cardinal basically means hinge, okay? Hinge is keeping the structure of something and allowing passage to go through. So the cardinal signs are the strongest signs. They're keeping the strength, and they're keeping the form and allowing a new season to come in. Okay, so Capricorn brings winter, Libra brings fall, Aries brings spring, and Cancer brings summer. So this is the cardinal cross. So this cardinal square, this is intense. Okay, this is a more intense square, as this is. It's like the universe is saying, I need you to understand this balance. I need you to understand the balance of you and others, and what you have done and what you are doing in your own thoughts, your own actions, and how they are affecting other people. Right? And it's like, you can't, you can put pepper on steak, you can put pepper on chicken, you can put pepper on fish. You're only adding the flavor of the pepper, but you're not changing the main course, okay? So if you have an idea of something, that main concept is the course. And then by sprinkling a little bit of, oh yeah, I kind of forgive that, or I kind of see this. Or if you have an idea, again, let's talk about, your old boss. The old boss, he was just this. Or my ex was just this. This is the concept, this is the idea, this is the steak or the chicken or the meat or the vegan, non-pork or whatever the heck it is, So that's the main course. So as we've been going through over the past few months, and more stuff is coming to light, and especially with this full moon, things are really coming to light, okay, expanding our horizon, expanding our forgiveness, expanding our concepts and ideas, our ideologies, the things that govern us, and that's this Capricorn stuff, the things that govern us. As we're expanding these things, things are coming to light. We're experiencing and seeing our own actions and how they've affected others. We're seeing how our actions have created where we're at, all right? And the almost weird tug of wars that go on, and what we do when we're still tugging on the rope, or what we do when we let go of the rope. So when we have this idea, this belief, and that is the meat of something, just by saying positive thinking or whatever it is, just throwing that little bit of salt or pepper on it, it's not going to change this main dish, okay? So right now, this is like shake it up to the core, shake it to the bottom, puree this thing until it's no longer identifiable. That I like that. Seriously though, it's just like this. Get rid of certain ideas and concepts that you think of what things are concrete of the past. We have to open up the doors to new possibilities. We have to open up the doors and see ourselves and what we are doing and how we are doing, how we are governing ourselves, and how we govern ourselves in these relationships, and how these scales of Libra are balancing all of this out. Who we are, who they are, what we're doing together, what we did solo. It's all about balance. And this is again, we have to become aware, and we have to get our own structure and discipline to be honest with ourselves, for one. Key, being honest with ourselves. And then further, staying as I'm like in my head, but it's like staying on focused with communication, staying on point and not letting it drift, not letting it to drift, you know, just being very direct, very accurate. And that's part of, you know, this Venus and Saturn up in Capricorn. This is very direct. You know, this is exactly what I want, and this is exactly, I know it is this is the dimensions. Yeah, boom, that's it. So being very direct right now, and as we're like sifting through this haze that is Pisces, is we're rethinking. It's almost like a retrograde without a retrograde happening right now. And it's coming. The retrograde's coming. Mercury's gonna be the first one here in a couple of weeks. But it's like we're really internalizing everything before we move through, before spring comes and the sun hits Aries. Okay, this is the pre-cleaning, the pre-spring clean, becoming aware that you need to do a spring clean, and that you do, and that you can. All of this Capricorn stuff is saying yes, 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 yes I can, yes I can, yes I can. Mars and Taurus, yes I can. Earth signs, yes I can. Earth signs say yes I can. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this accomplished. The moon is over here, emotional moon. Oh, what have I done? Well, other people's stuff. Okay, how do we heal this? How do we communicate? What do we do to move forward as our public image, who we are, the person that we are? This is important to represent ourselves this way, and to reach out to people, or to make amends, or apply it to you. Heavy energy for the day, but it's seriously this. It's like a sweet relief. You know, it's just like, like a strict teacher, or somebody's. What's the best way to? Like the teacher's telling you, like, hey, stay after class, and you're sitting here dreading, like, oh man, what did I do? What is it? And then they're like, I just want you to know, I've seen you working really hard recently, and keep up the good work. We appreciate it. You know, and you're just like, oh my God, that's sweet relief, you know, and you're like, that's kind of nice. Not saying like someone's going to come out of their way to like say, hey, you've been doing this great job today. But what I'm saying is, I hope they do. But it's like this kind of dread, like, oh, what's going on? There's this strict thing happening, and the teacher's asking me to stay after. It's that kind of energy, you know. All right, you get it. It's Friday. I'm sitting here rambling on, but I mean, this is like so important stuff. Is like, as we're moving through the weekend, because things lighten up a lot tomorrow. Saturday's going to be an awesome day. Communication and everything's coming up, but we have to like get through this stuff first. We have to sit there and patiently wait for the teacher to bring us forward and say, hey, I see you out there. You're doing all right. Keep up the good work. We'll see you tomorrow.